Hey, welcome to the Glass Studio. Kathy Milligan here, and I want to talk to you about my hand-blown glasses that I make that are so special and how we get here. So, these are roll-ups. And something like this one here, which is absolutely darling, is made in a mosaic style with part sheets. So essentially, I'm going to talk about part sheets and how we assemble them and then turn them into the blown glasses. It incorporates glass painting and fusing and sometimes some torch work. So this is a multi-video process. Today I'm giving you kind of an outline and a quick demo on the paints that I use to achieve some of these absolutely amazing part sheets. Ding, ding. Don't you love that? I love that. Now, one of the cool things that I have going on here in these 4 part sheets that I have made is this amazing one that was made with shards of a piece that didn't go as well as expected. So sometimes I will blow them into giant bubbles, and this is what I got, are these fabulous pieces that I then layered to make this guy. Now, when I opened up the kiln today, I saw this sitting next to this, and I did this, and I went, hello, hello, hello. This is going to be fused together with some more glass, some more clear to give it body and thickness, but fused in the kiln and then cut into pieces and then rolled up and blown into glasses that are similar to this guy here, probably a little bigger, and I'm going to take you through that process. So let's start with the paint. These aside, I've got some clear glass here. You can use any, this paint is great. You can use any coefficient of expansion to paint on, and it receives it beautifully. I fired these pieces that I painted yesterday at about 1350 degrees, holding 10 minutes. The paint is by a company called Colorline. Shake it up. And I like to just use straight from the tube, but I've also been known to manipulate it afterwards and then, layer it. So I'm going to go straight from the tube and basically make a bunch of swirly marks if it comes out. If it comes out. Oh, did I pick my color that I'm out of? Of course I did. Let's try this with green. Here we go. And I like this because I like to actually get abstract and funky and see where the paint ends up.
Can you mix the colors together?
Totally. This stuff acts sort of like acrylic paint, but you can thin it out and treat it more like watercolor. I get these really, kind of cool effects. This was the paint just hanging out with itself and smearing into itself while it was drying. I put the glass in wet. Sometimes I let it dry, but most of the time I just go straight wet in. Make sure your kiln's vented. It will fume. If you don't vent it, you'll lose some of the different colors, and the lime green is definitely one that you would lose if you don't vent. Reds also. It's like all of those sulfury based colors. So right now I've got a little thin nib on the black here, and I'm just adding interest. When I do these things, they're really spontaneous. I am very much into stacking them and you know, seeing what happens.
How many different size nibs come with these paints?
3 different nibs, so they can be very fine. You have to remember to clean them out. You can buy a color line set through a business like Bullseye Glass, D&L Glass. Some of the smaller stores might sell individual tubes. I know Bullseye does. There is a Bullseye for those people in Los Angeles, in South Pasadena, that I highly recommend. But yeah, so here I've got this. I'm going to fire this, and when it comes out, it'll be something similar to what I have here. I managed to use up all of my aquamarine last night.
Do the colors stay pretty much the same as when they come out of the tube?
Yes, and I find that to be very nice. I will complain about one purple that just blows out. It doesn't look at all like the tube, so I don't use it. If I need purple, I'll mix it myself with some red and some blue. There's a wide variety of colors. I happen to be using my favorites always and always and always. So this is going to get fired in the kiln tonight. Maybe we'll show some pictures on the website, on the YouTube, and I'm going to move on to the next process in the next video. So subscribe, like, go to my Instagram, The Glass Studio, or at The Glass Studio, Facebook, The Glass Studio, and go make something.